Hey everybody, welcome back to Beyond the Beat. My name is Dave McKenzie, and today we're going to unlock the guitar neck. I'm going to teach you how to find every note on the neck. Now when you play the piano, or maybe you don't play the piano, but it doesn't matter, all of the white keys make up all of the notes in the key of C. So it's just C, D, E, F, G, A, B. And then those keys keep on repeating. And you don't have to play any of the black keys. And within one lesson you can pretty much unlock the entire piano neck. The guitar neck's a little bit trickier. It's the same principle. So when you look at the white keys on the piano, the notes B and C and E and F are close to each other. So there's no black key separating those notes. So on the guitar neck, E and F and B and C are always right next to each other. All of the other notes in the key, you have to skip a fret. So I'll show you. So on the low E string, this is your 6th string. Remember I said E and F are right next to each other? Well, here you just go up 1 fret to F. E, F. And then everything else is 2 frets. So you go up 2 frets to G. And then after G, we go back to A again. So we go 2 frets up to A on the 5th fret, and then B. Now between B and C there's no black key, so it's just B to C, so it's on the 8th fret is C, and then you go up 2 frets to D, and then 2 more frets to E. And that's 12 frets from open E to the next E. So here's open E, and on the 12th fret it repeats, and everything starts over again, all right? So that's really important to remember. Your 12th fret is the same note as your open note. You can test it and hear if your guitar has good intonation. If the note sounds sort of wonky or drastically different, you know that your guitar needs a setup. So on the A string, this is the 5th string, we start on open A, and then we go to the 2nd fret, which is B, and then remember between B and C, semitone, so it's just 1 fret up to C, and then 2 frets to D, then 2 more frets to E, and then 1 fret to F, and then 2 frets to G, and then 2 frets to A. That's the 12th fret again. All right, then the D string, which is your 4th string on the guitar. Just a note that this 1st string here is the littlest string, the highest sounding one, is considered your 1st string, and the lowest is your 6th string. So we're on the D string now, which is 4, and we go up a tone to E, which is 2 frets, and then a semitone to F, which is on the 3rd fret, and then a tone to G, then a tone to A, and then a tone to B, and then a semitone to C, and then 1 more tone, and we're on D, which is that string note again. Right, and then the next string is the G string, and this is the 3rd string on your guitar. So you play open G, and then 2 frets up to A, 2 frets to B, 1 fret to C, 2 frets to D, 2 frets to E, 1 fret to F, and then 2 frets to G. And that's the 12th fret, so G and high G. And then we're on the B string, which is your 2nd string, and it's just open B, and then 1 fret to C. Remember there's a semitone between B and C. And then 2 frets to D, 2 frets to E, and 1 fret to F, and then 2 frets to G, 2 frets to A, and 2 frets to B. Right, and that's the 12th fret, open B, 12th fret B. So 12 semitones equals an octave, and an octave brings you to the same note again, and that note incidentally is resonating at twice the frequency, so it's exactly. So you know when your guitar strings like wiggling, well, an octave up from that, it's wiggling at exactly twice the frequency, so it's twice as fast. It's sort of interesting, fun little fact. And then this is your high E string, which is your 1st string, so open E, and then 1 fret to F, 2 frets to G, 2 frets to A, 2 frets to B, 1 fret to C, 2 frets to D, and then 2 frets to high E. Those are all the notes on the guitar. It's important for you to memorize these. Whether or not you're going to read music is entirely up to you, obviously. But I think regardless of whether or not you're going to read music, you should learn every note on the guitar. It's really important to do so because different chords are based off of those notes. So you need to know, well, on the 5th fret is a D note on the A string, and that's where you play your D minor bar chord, right? So it's really important to know that. We can go further. This is a little bit advanced, so if you're a beginner, just maybe review all of the notes on the neck and just become familiar with them. Just start with maybe your low E string and make a point of learning a different string every day and practicing going ascending and descending. But once you know all of the notes on your guitar neck, it's important to play the scales. There's sort of 5 patterns for the key of C, and you should learn all of these patterns, and they repeat throughout all of the different keys. But the first step really is to learn the entire key of C. So this is the first position, and then it's just E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And you can go backwards. So I'll play it a little slower. Backwards. Then the next pattern is here on the 3rd fret. You put your 2nd finger, and it's G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then actually that's the wrong fingering. You should pivot up with your index finger to the 3rd fret on the B string, and then 3rd finger. It's a little bit of a harder position because you have to do that pivot. So it's G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and then you pivot up with your index to the 3rd fret, D, E, F, G, A, and you can go backwards. And then the next position here is on the 5th fret. This is your A minor scale, natural minor. It's a nice sounding scale. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and backwards. All right, a little slower. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and I usually pivot to my pinky here on the 7th fret, which is an A again, and then your 1st finger pivots back to the 4th fret for B, 2nd finger C, D, and then pivot back up to the 5th fret, E, F, G, A, B, C, and then backwards, C, B, A, G, F, E, C, B, A, or sorry, right, it's F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, E, A. That's correct. All right, on the 7th fret is your next pattern, and your index just plays it here. So this is just B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B. And then this pattern here is on the 10th fret. The next one starts on D. So it goes D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, little slower. So D, E, F, G. And then you pivot your pinky on the 12th fret for A. And then your first finger comes back to the 9th fret for B, C, D, E, F, G. Now your index will come back to the 10th fret for A, and then B, C, D, E, F. And you can go backwards. And then on the 12th fret, we just have the same notes again that we had on the first, like it's just E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And it's one octave higher, but you have to fret it differently. I'll give you some charts to obviously look at. They'll be really helpful. So it was E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E. And it's a really great pattern. All of those scales really need to be learned. They're just so essential, and so I would really suggest to just rewatch the video and stop it, slow it down, do whatever you can, take a look at the charts, write it out for yourself, do a fretboard diagram, just draw the whole guitar neck and all the strings and all the frets, and then fill in the little note names, and just make sure that you're doing everything you can to learn all the notes on the neck so that you can move ideas around. Everything else that I'm going to teach hinges on the fact that you know all of these notes, so make sure that you learn them. And you can't learn them in one day. It doesn't work like that. So just make sure that you just take a little mini baby step every day to practicing your fretboard and becoming familiar with each string. Just work up and down one string a day. That's enough. You don't have to conquer everything in one day. So make sure that you keep on practicing and play with your fingertips. Definitely, right, with your left hand. Try to use the fingertips and get the best tone that you can. Don't get any buzzing. Like if you don't press hard enough and you're using the wrong part of your finger, it's buzzy. It's not nice. So you're always trying, when you're practicing these scales, to get clarity. But this leads to a whole bunch of really cool things that I can't wait to teach you. So I hope that was great. Practice lots, stay positive, and hit the subscribe button on our channel, and like the videos, and leave your comments below. All right, love to hear from you, and keep picking.